If you have ever tried to scan a massive piece of artwork or a collection of oversized vintage photos on a standard home scanner, you know the pain of stitching images together in software. It is a nightmare. That is exactly where this beast comes in. It is not your typical desktop peripheral. This thing is a heavy-duty, large-format powerhouse that handles media up to 12 by 17 inches without breaking a sweat. When you first set it up, you realize pretty quickly that this is a serious piece of hardware. It weighs over 30 pounds, so it is definitely not something you are going to be moving around your desk on a whim. It feels solid, almost industrial, which is exactly what you want when you are dealing with high-end scanning jobs. The real magic happens when you actually start pulling files into your computer. The resolution is incredibly sharp, and because it uses a high-end sensor array, the color depth is honestly impressive. You get these deep, rich tones that really pop, especially if you're working with older, faded prints. There is this one-touch restoration feature that sounds like a gimmick, but it actually does a surprisingly decent job of breathing life back into washed-out colors and cleaning up dust specks automatically. It saves so much time when you are staring down a pile of old family photos. Now here is the thing about the workflow. Because the scanning bed is so generous, you can lay down multiple photos at once and let the software handle the batch processing. It is a massive productivity boost if you're digitizing an archive. The LED lamp warms up almost instantly, so you are not sitting there waiting for the machine to get ready before you can start your first pass. What stands out, though, is the clarity. With a high DMAX rating, the shadows and highlights have a level of detail that you just do not get from cheaper consumer scanners. It captures the texture of the paper and the subtle gradients in a way that feels professional. Of course, it is not perfect. The footprint is massive, so you better have a dedicated table for it, and the USB-only connectivity feels a bit dated in an era where everything is wireless. You are tethered to your computer, which might be a deal-breaker for some, but for the kind of work this machine is built for, a stable wired connection is probably for the best. It is a specialized tool for a specific job, but if you need to digitize large-scale prints or high-quality artwork, it is hard to find anything that handles the task with this much reliability. It is a workhorse, plain and simple. If you are serious about your archives, this is likely the last scanner you will ever need to buy.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.